This episode of TV Nerds is brought to you by Cool Comics and Games. You'll get all your games and comics there. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, I swear to God, I would demolish you. Not really, but please get your games and comics there. It'll be great. If you don't go there, I swear to God, I will find you.
Keep coming back to you.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, Internet world.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Eugene right here, aka Mr. Child, right there with the dog, Gabe Stomach.
Yo.
We are TV Nerds. Missing our two other co-hosts, but you know, we still gotta keep the show rolling, you know. I mean,
Damn.
We got IC here, you know.
I'm always here. When have I missed an attendance?
Yeah, you're right. You always there.
Yeah.
Always there.
I am the voice of God.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Morgan Freeman is the voice of God.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman definitely has to.
He was around when God was around.
Like, low-key, if you had to go see him, I would like, if you had to go see God and his voice isn't Morgan Freeman's voice, it's on site. I ain't gonna believe you that you God. Like, it's on site. Don't be playing out here in these streets.
Right?
I already died. Fix your voice.
Now, if he has the voice of Morgan Freeman, I'll be like, I think I'm yeah.
Yo, I had an interesting day. Okay.
Really?
I was with Creep. It's always an interesting day with Creep. He's very stressed out. A lot of things just moving around. So dude was fixing on his truck. His wife was out in the other truck waiting on him. As soon as we came around, she was like, "Burp," scared the living bejesus out of me because I wasn't expecting a horn. I'm up nearby the truck. I'm very close by the truck. So when she beat the horn, it fucking shook me. And she just wanted him to come inside the truck and put his mask on because we was nearby. I was like, nigga, we ain't got corona. Like, what the fuck? Right.
I feel that, though.
But then when I looked in the back window, she had the Jesus stick out. Like, you know what? She was protecting her baby.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Still taking some time away.
And women of every religion protect their child.
Look, she cared.
Yeah.
I don't have that
He
type
be
of
watching.
Care. Yeah, I don't have that type of care in my life.
No, not for like COVID. I mean, I still think COVID's a real thing, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, anything where someone's died, people die from it. Like, y'all, the U.S. has like surpassed 400,000 deaths for COVID. So,
yeah, that's pretty serious.
come on now. It's definitely real. It's definitely serious too. Carl Anthony Towns got it, and he's probably shook because he had his mother and a whole bunch of other family members who died from COVID. So it's like, I mean, we sending prayers towards his way, and it's just like, we don't know what he's going through mentally right now.
So we're going to get on to some TV Nerds bits and pieces. Now, I took a look at this Marvel Phase 4.
Oh,
I looked at the list.
before
Garbage.
you do that, I
already said what I
speaking
was going
of
to say.
Marvel,
Go ahead.
it's rumored that Chris Evans might come back.
He has to after
As
the trash of Phase 4 has been released.
as Captain America. Like he's not gonna come back in a standalone movie. He'll probably make some like cameos, you know, do some little
Like Iron Man,
like
like how Iron Man was for Spider-Man when he pops in but never wore the suit.
Yeah. But
Never
I
wins.
mean, I don't know, because even when he was saying his farewell, it was like, oh, you know, I just feel like it was just my time. You know,
That's how you could tell how trash you are. You have to go bring somebody that you killed off.
They didn't kill him.
They killed him off.
Technically,
They
you can
kill him.
technically say it's killing him off.
I mean, yeah.
They aged him off.
They aged him off, but
But they use time to do it. They can go back in time and be like, hey, Cap, You just can't stay here.
You
No,
know?
but let me stay with. Let me
He said,
stay
I
with.
wanna stay with my girl.
Nah, let me stay with my. Nah, we need you, Cap. And
I
then that whole.
just wanted to fucking dance.
Yeah.
Like, get a dance a little bit. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You fucked her once. Come on.
Let's go down this little list here.
But hold on, man.
Yeah.
Are you really gonna say just Phase 4 is garbage, man?
It's garbage.
Like, come on. Okay.
We're gonna go down this list.
Go down the list.
Seriously, though.
Go down the list.
After the first saga that's been as epic as it is now, like you can't have
First
too
three sagas was
You can't
gas.
have too much of an expectation for the next one.
I think they put their whole load in this.
But it's the main It's the main people of Marvel.
Nah.
The main people of Marvel.
They put their
Like-
whole load in Thanos.
It's like the guy Hawkeye movie. You got like the.
Okay, the Hawkeye movie. I am wondering. Like, no, I think Hawkeye's a show.
Yeah.
Hawkeye's a show. Now, I think Hawkeye for a movie, no. But for a show, you could possibly do something.
So you want to put the arrow on? Okay. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't hit. It doesn't hit as hard anymore.
I mean, if it's just Hawkeye, then yeah, it's gonna be trash. But it's like if you introduce some more characters in, like, come on, like
'Cause
do
you
something
can't-
like you did with Civil War.
I'm saying,
Add
no,
some
who do you
more
add? Because
characters
you
in.
killed off most of them. You got to throw back an Ant-Man. You got who you got? You got Ant-Man, Spider-Man. You lost Black Widow.
You got the Guardians.
You got the Guardians.
I mean, but the Black Widow movie is.
But see, y'all listing them off. Let's
No,
just
seriously.
go down this list.
Let's go down the list.
You still got the Black Widow movie.
All right,
coming
we
out.
got Black Widow up the top.
Come on,
Black Widow.
I got faith.
I got faith in
I got
that.
faith in Black Widow.
I at least got faith.
Yeah,
in
but
that.
it's like a one-off. It's like you can't because she died in Infinity War, so you know she ain't gonna be in the future.
Might be some shoot. Yo,
It's like gonna pass. Don't get me wrong.
In the comics, people have died and come back in the comics. Like they're gonna find some way.
But
to
this might.
tie
Who
this
knows?
whole
This
thing
might be
together.
her origin stories.
It could be.
That's what
And
I'm saying. That's what I think it
looking
is.
for origin story too.
That's what I
Especially-
think it is.
Especially in that part of I think Avengers 2 where they all have those like crazy visions and she's talking and hers and the way hers are. I would love to see more of that.
Yeah, the one where she's in the orphanage,
Yeah,
and she's
and
like,
the
yeah,
whole ballet thing. I would love to see that.
that's what I think this is. It's gonna be like a
So I
hitman.
got faith in Black Widow.
That's
movie.
it's gonna be like a female hitman. It's gonna be more badass. A female hitman version, and it's gonna be lit.
We got
It's origin.
Shang-Chi,
Again,
Legend of the Ten Ring. That look like it's
I
gonna
was
be
gonna be
gas.
hit.
I'm curious about how they're gonna do this because I never even was really into this character. So,
Well, I'm only into the character because they're using Jackie Chan's
Right.
stunt team.
it's
Yeah,
stunt team.
yeah.
Stunt team, not if they was using Jackie Chan,
Damn.
son. I have that movie alone would just clean out Marvel. Be like, yeah, they good, they good. That
They
one
couldn't
movie
pay
go-
for it. They couldn't even fund it for his insurance costs.
Dude,
They'd be like, how much? How much is a week? You got who?
Do you not know how many bones like Jackie Chan has broken?
That's why Hollywood. That's why Hollywood won't hire him back. It's because he's too
They
high.
will, but they
Not
said
even Rush
they'll
Hour
have to
4?
put stunt doubles in.
Not even
Yeah.
Rush Hour 4? Like,
They have to do stunt doubles now.
They're
'cause-
working. They said that's an announced. Rush Hour 4. I don't know why.
But they got stunt doubles for everything
I'm
for
not gonna
Jackie
lie, like,
now.
There are certain movie like sequels and like stuff.
Yeah,
in
just
here
stop.
that you just like. At the third one was enough for me.
Yeah,
The
it wasn't
third
even
one
that
was
great.
the third one was like not as good as the second.
Second one was alright.
Second one was pretty good. No, but the
First one still gas.
first one was great.
The second one I feel like hit harder.
Second one hit,
The second one hit harder.
but and it ended in a way that you can actually. It could have been that you could have left it there.
Junto.
Buttercream, 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 buttercream.
All right, let's get to our next one.
The
Let's get to our
third,
next
yeah,
one.
but the third one like
Eternals.
Eternals.
Yeah.
Eternals. I'm skeptical.
Skeptical.
I don't.
I haven't
know.
seen anything about it, so
Yeah,
like,
I haven't seen
Because I don't know
anything.
who's gonna be the main characters for it, so it's like
I'm
it's
saying,
a
like,
toss-up. You don't know
So,
what's
yeah,
going
that's
see
a
the
that's a
trailer,
wild card.
Once I see the trailer,
I
I
just
might.
feel, yeah, it's just
I need-
for
yeah.
people who don't know some of these other characters that are coming in. It's like it's a great way to introduce them in like the
Yeah,
film.
but you still need to cover your bulk of what is on the main roster
Yeah.
to keep it to bring in that second string.
You can't
ain't got
take
no
out
first-
the whole first string of your lineup and then just throw in the B
Right.
lineup. You got to keep
'Cause
one or two.
I'm telling you,
first
Falcon
string.
right now, Falcon and what's the name ain't looking nothing that I want to watch.
Falcon
Falcon
and-
and with the soldier.
Yeah.
So don't
Goodbye.
look like nothing I want to watch.
Come on, come on.
I think you just
I seen the trailer.
I'm
I
not
seen
being
the.
a fanboy. I'm just saying, like
I'm being honest. Like I would say, DC for the longest time was trash for a hot minute.
Of
They
course.
they re-picking themselves up with this Joker, and I bet they're gonna pick up with this Batman.
I mean, that's
And where they go from
that's
there.
What I'm saying with Joker, they need to capitalize off of Joker.
What else?
And I feel like they should focus a little bit more on like villains.
So we got Eternals.
We got Doctor Strange. Oh no, we got Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man.
That's
should
gonna
a-
be
That's
that
gonna be
guy.
hit.
That's gonna hit. If they
Naturally.
do it right,
They packing their whole load in that because they putting everybody
right?
in that.
it needs to hit. If it don't hit, if it's gonna be like the original third one, then no.
They can't
But I
make
feel
that
that-
blunder again.
But here's
If
the thing:
they're
just
gonna-
because you
but-
putting all those superpowers and that cast
those
of
all
people
those
in there
casts-
doesn't mean it's always gonna hit.
Right.
Because then
It
you
could be
might
this-
have that who's gonna shine over the next person thing.
It could be just like the same way that the original trilogy was.
Maybe.
'Cause
Unless they
the
put.
third one, it was too many characters. You had too many
No,
plot.
yeah, there wasn't that many. There was
You
like
had,
three.
you were introducing Hobgoblin, Sandman, and Venom.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you introduced Venom in a bad way.
Okay.
So come on now, like.
But they wasn't A-list characters. It
Right.
was just like barely poorly cast. Like
Like if they do it like they would like the first X-Men, where you have like a whole lineup of first lineup like star cast, and then you have the villains the same way. Because you have that many people, you can still build off. Because first X-Men was good in terms of the cast,
I believe so. Yeah.
but like with them, and then that was
But
Halle Berry.
Like, when you're bringing all of these kids, and especially from different from the past too, it's like it could open up for the multiverse and just open up the whole many possibilities for Marvel Universe. But it's like I'm still skeptical because it's like
I don't know. If for the rest of the lineup that they had gave me from previous times, and I saw it ahead of time, like when we was looking at the lineup for Phase 3, I was looking at them ahead of the game. I was like, gas all the way.
Because I
through.
mean, they still
That's
have
just
like
ain't
Doctor
looking like
Strange,
they had the second Doctor Strange movie,
and then they got
for Phase 4, right?
yeah, then they got a
Yeah, they got a second Doctor Strange movie.
I think that one's
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit. I'm
That's
there
gonna
for
hit,
it anyway
yeah.
because the first one was so gas. Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm not really.
I don't know.
I don't like Thor.
For a fourth movie, what more can they do with Thor?
It's not only that. It's like I feel like they painted Thor to be so weak now that he's not the
They
guy
painted
that I look
him
for.
to be like
You know what I mean?
more sensitive. Like
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
too human like now.
Right, yeah.
Like he's supposed to be a god. He's supposed to be this. They painted him to be too human.
I want the start fights for no reason because he's Vikingish. The drunk because he drinks all the time and the banter.
He's like the man had a freaking beer belly.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear through these, and then we'll just start, back and forth between the wormhole. So the rest of them are Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp, The Quantumania.
Okay, hold on. Stop right there.
Okay, we'll do 5. All right.
Stop right there. Okay.
So Black Panther,
Black Panther 2.
I'm there for.
I'm there for just because, and I really do want to see how they pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman,
Yep.
how they're going to continue the story. Mm-hmm. Y'all think they're going to do a whole trilogy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they got the
think
budget
so.
for it.
Not just budget wise, but just
Just because
able
I
to
think
just
so.
continue the story.
Yeah,
If they could do Black Panther 2 a good and do it justice.
same director, ain't it?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, same
Ryan
director.
Coogler.
Yeah, he was
The
on board
Creed
for,
dude?
for
Yeah.
the death. He was on board for that before for the death. So yeah. Okay, you said Black
Captain Marvel 2 didn't like.
I
the
never
first
saw the
Panther.
first
Okay,
one.
First one was garbage.
I mean,
Never saw.
Okay.
Never even felt like
he
seeing
is
the
so
first-
much of a fanboy
I'm not
that he
being a
won't get out of
fanboy.
his own way that he knows that
I
the
am
movie
not
was
being
trash.
a fanboy.
Miss
I'm not being a fanboy at all.
Captain Marvel was so useless to the whole Marvel franchise that it didn't even make sense of why she was even there.
That is kind of true. She showed up for like 5 minutes in Infinity War.
Right, she comes
Yeah,
in
Endgame.
and she becomes this beacon of all his glory to come down and beat Thanos. But if she was so beast, she would have came way beforehand.
Like if you
and
think
stopped.
about it, the build up and ending was
literally during Infinity War, like because apparently she was off in the galaxy saving other freaking
Right.
worlds. Like Nick Fury didn't want to call her unless it was an actual dire emergency.
Half
when
of the
she
world
did-
is
but when
finna get
he
ready to
did-
die.
He didn't know that.
But he
until
did
it
call
already
her.
happened.
He did call her, and so now we expect her to show up for Infinity Wars, and she shows up the last
towards-
5 minutes.
Not even the last 5 minutes towards the
She just took
towards the
that.
post scene.
Yeah, she just took. She just
Just
took it,
like
yeah.
a woman to take some fucking time, too much time
Hours,
on their hand.
like days to get ready.
By the time you get there, the whole world damn near destroyed. Spider-Man was lost for a minute.
you really just hit the pager 7 years ago,
Right.
and she showed up 7 years later with a hook to a jet to take it out.
That's when you know a bitch don't care about
You know
you.
what I'm saying? I understand she was busy, but like he sent the pager and she was like, "I'm still busy for the next 7 years."
But
saving
half the
galaxy.
world is finna get ready to go.
Afterwards, yeah, right when he hit the pager, and then turn into dust. Nick disappeared, turned to dust. Pager just going for the next 7.
Now, if Captain Marvel was a dude, would have been there yesterday.
What? I gotta go. What? I got paid, so I gotta slide.
Guardians in Galaxy, it's just gonna be a fun movie for me.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just looking. Yeah,
just a fun
It's
movie.
gonna be the same as the last two. It's
Yeah.
a fun movie, but it's gonna have some action in it.
It's gonna have, there you go.
Is-
I don't come for much for them.
is the same director for the second one? The guy who did the Mandalorian, Grogu, whatever. His name's Grogu.
Ant-Man.
I don't think so. Oh,
Isn't that the guy with all the controversy that they didn't want him for the third one?
I don't think so.
And that David Bautista was like, "Oh, if he's not with it, I'm not either."
Actually, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I think it is.
Is that the same guy who's directing it? Okay.
He was really good. And he acts in the roles.
Batista is in there, so
Yeah.
Must say something got straight.
All right, who else?
We got Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hold on, let me hold up with this one. Ant-Man 1, straight gas.
It was good. Yeah, Ant-Man one.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, I could have missed it.
That was the second one, right?
Second, I think the second one, like,
Second one, it made sense
It made
to the
sense.
storyline,
Yeah.
but I still
it
could have
made
missed
sense
it.
when you
Yeah.
tied it into Endgame.
Right.
It made sense to be tied into Endgame.
Now they did it good because then they brought it back for Endgame. Was it Endgame or Infinity Wars where Ant-Man and the Spanish dude's back? He's
Yeah,
telling them all.
his made more sense.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
when he snapped everybody, he was still inside
The
that
quantum
thing.
world, yeah.
But it made sense to the story. But still, if I didn't get that story,
You still would have got.
I would have been fine.
Yeah, I have to see how this one
No,
works
it's
too.
like- it's-
Ant-Man and
it's
Wasp
like-
was all right.
No, but it's like, damn, like he was caught in the quantum realm for 5 fucking years.
Yeah,
I fell asleep on Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah.
I had to watch it twice. I watched half of it, went to sleep, noticed that I missed it, and then I
think
caught
also
what it
with
was.
Ant-Man and Wasp, there's also like a lot of comedic relief. In
Yeah.
in those movies.
Yeah, he's
So,
yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of the Marvel movies they have, it's like very serious. You have a lot of action, but there's some movies in there in the universe where it's like, you know, it's for comedic relief. Ant-Man is one of them.
All right.
Ant-Man and Guardians.
For our last
Guardians.
2 in the movie. Now this is just
Well,
movies.
That's for phrase.
For
Phase
movies.
For movies, because then it got
movies.
series.
Movies is Blade and Fantastic Four.
Here for
Blade
go
go
be
be
Here
that
for
gas.
I don't know
Nah,
about Fantastic Four.
The
Fantastic Four gonna
They
be.
have not hit
the
on
original
any of them.
Fantastic Fours. Like
Not a one.
No, the original, the first Fantastic
Stop! Don't
Four.
you lie! Don't you lie, Eugene!
Look,
Don't you lie!
Yeah, I can't give it.
Both
Yeah, I
the
can't
movies
give it.
equally garbage.
Okay.
I couldn't.
as
My
an
life
intro-
has
it was
been
okay.
wasted.
The first one was okay as an introduction.
You know what?
To the
This gonna be
character.
last episode for Eugene.
Come the fuck on.
He know good well the movies was garbage.
Second one was a bit much.
Tell me
Second
your
one-
favorite scene out of that.
Which
Tell me your favorite scene out of that. I want to
The
remember.
first one.
Because you talking about it's so gas.
I didn't say it was gas.
Oh.
I said it was
I
okay
got a favorite scene though.
as a movie.
What?
Like as an introduction to Fantastic Four, it was okay.
And he was like, "Imagine that."
I hated
And that
Chris
shit
Evans.
was
That was on the commercial. Stop.
I
Okay.
hated Chris Evans as Human Torch.
Facts.
That still
But
was
he
funny.
was
though.
way better than Michael B. Jordan as
Right.
Human Torch. But I liked him. I liked Chris Evans better as
Then there was this,
Captain America.
There was a scene where he was trying to get the Rock dude back back to normal, and he comes out, and Dr. Doom fixes him.
Yeah, Doctor fixed him, but then he ends up.
Yeah, and he's like, "I'm gonna go back into the machine and turn back into the thing." He hit the shit again and went revert back into the thing
It's
and
like,
bust
I'm
niggas'
like,
forehead.
bro, why? Come on.
Yeah, why'd you go through all that work? But
Like,
I felt that. I mean, I can give you scenes. I'm not gonna say it was.
I can give you scenes too, but it's just like
You haven't gotten one. I'm not gonna let you carry. I'm not gonna carry you up on this one. I've been towing this line of scenes.
I'm trying to figure out how long y'all gonna keep holding.
The part where they're interviewing the Human Torch and he's like, they talking about everybody. He's like, I'm gonna call him Mr. Fantastic. He's like, is it true that he could extend parts of his body? Well, I've heard he's a little limp. That's funny. That was a funny
scene, yeah.
And he's like, what do you call that thing? Well, I'm gonna call him that.
The thing.
You done holding it?
I'm done.
Just go hold
it. But the
shit was good.
No, the second one, I did not like it. Like I tried to, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, Silver Surfer was stupid.
The Galactus as a fucking cloud. I argued with you on that in one of the last episodes, in one of the couple episodes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you just like
as he was a villain though. I'm saying as a villain, I defended Galactus as a villain, but he was not the villain that I thought that was.
Dude,
he
made him a fucking cloud.
He reminded me of Dumandu. Dumandu? From Doctor Strange. That's what Galactus. That's how I pictured Galactus to be. Because in Dumandu, he still had the smoking clouds, but when he was there, it's like, yo, what's up, cuz? Yeah, I'm still gonna hit you with some hands.
All right, we got the first 5 for the television series.
Just fire them all out.
WandaVision.
Okay.
Garbage.
Just keep it going. Because we got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch.
We have a whole bunch of them.
I didn't know Falcon and the Winter Soldier was going to be a television series.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we got Loki.
I don't know how Loki's going to be.
What If?
I heard that What
and
If,
Miss Marvel.
What If might be good. Because
I mean, it's just... Who is that supposed to be?
Huh?
Who is that?
It's not a character. It's literally like different scenarios of their age. Like, I know one of them is gonna be what if Yondu was to have picked up T'Challa instead of
Q. So it's like
alternate universes.
Yeah, alternate universes, like multiverse type of thing.
Of what ifs, what could happen in certain things. What could happen
if this happened? So yeah.
So what if Bucky never got caught type shit? Like what if Bucky never got caught?
Yeah, basically.
And he okay.
So I think it might be alright. I don't know if it's about to be gas, but
Loki look garbage. Falcon and the Winter Soldier garbage. WandaVision garbage.
I mean, okay, we're gonna say
just because
we're gonna save that for the next episode because we need to discuss the first 2 episodes of WandaVision that came out.
What, we're gonna save that for the next episode?
We're gonna save that for the next episode.
Well, I do want to be brief with this.
Let's be brief with it. Go ahead.
All right.
But let me tell you before you do that, let me
go
tell
ahead.
you. The first 2 episodes were the first episode was supposed to be like an ode to classic sitcoms. Mm-hmm. And the second one, like, I really feel like the second one's like a setup to the rest of the series. So it's a slow-paced show. I personally can't critique it until I see a couple more episodes. I can't fully critique it until I see a couple more episodes.
I'm gonna wait for you, and then you let me know what's going on, because I'm not gonna let you just give me a bewitch, and then you just gonna plug in some Marvel shit. Because I saw your Looper thing, I went and go watch it. I was like, okay.
And did you get it more after seeing
I got it, but still, you gave me the underlying story. You gave me all this fiddle faddle just to give me the stuff
fiddle
that I
faddle.
want. Yeah, that's a brand. Shout out to Fiddle Faddle. It's popcorn, like at your local Family Dollar stores.
But like, I also they're saying that WandaVision is supposed to be like, you know, Marvel, the MCU's like first attempt of like, you know, just like a regular kind of show, like not something that's action. It's supposed to be something where it's like, you know,
I mean, that's what we go to. That's what we go to Marvel for.
Yeah, I ain't looking for no regular shit from Marvel.
When do you go in the comic books and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a home shopping network"?
What's that mean?
Comic book.
I've never.
But I mean, you could do. I'm just saying, like, you could do more with the characters besides, like,
I mean, they can,
especially with something like Wanda and Vision.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna do it with those characters, those are the weakest characters on the franchise anyway. So I'm not saying weak as in power. I'm saying like weak as popularity.
Okay, I agree. Cause like I'm saying, like
Nobody
really,
gave
like,
2 fucks about Vision or
Yeah, nah, because that nigga.
Homegirl in the
Vision
corner.
really almost killed Rhodey by accident. Like it's
I'm not saying he devastating.
Yeah.
But
And
as
one-
far as the
don't
general
let me talk
audience,
about one
nobody
either.
gave a fuck he was over there. He didn't appeal to the audience. That's why it was.
I guess like okay.
When they
I guess
when
I
they
can-
when
Iron
Thanos
Man
took
appealed
his,
to you.
Because when you
know.
first said the week, I'm like, weak.
when Thanos took his stone, niggas thought he was just taking batteries out of the remote. It was weak. Well, people was just looking at him going, "That makes sense," because he was a machine anyway. So he just like.
You know what? I ain't gonna want to put too much disrespect on him, but Vision was better when he was working for Stark.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
said it. He was more helpful then because when he,
He was
got
more-
out and
he was
became
more
a body.
helpful as Jarvis than he was as
Yeah, because when he came out as a body, boy, he was weak as fuck.
Picking up Thor's hammer and
picked up
shit.
Thor's hammer.
Oh.
Again,
Willy nilly. Yeah, I know it's some
Again.
pussy ass shit, bro. Just picking up Thor's hammer. Like first of all, I wouldn't even trip because he ain't even human.
right?
So yeah, he could pick up the hammer.
Not
'cause
even
it's-
other guys could pick up Thor's hammer.
but
though.
he ain't a
Come
god.
on.
He ain't human. So the logic
Chris
makes
Evans
sense.
did
He
it.
ain't a god either.
Chris Evans did it.
Chris, yeah, that's because he was righteous.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? He was righteous.
So he
Yo,
was
if Chris Evans come back and he don't have Thor's hammer still, I'm gonna walk up to Orlando and beat somebody's ass too. I'm gonna keep, tell you what, someone will catch a fade if Chris Evans still don't have Thor's hammer. Cause
He might not be righteous like he was last time.
what you talking about? He was whooping niggas' asses with it, boy.
He
About
might
the
not
hammer.
be righteous. He might come back not righteous because of what he did.
No, you keep that hammer, bro. I'm pretty sure you
All
keep
right,
the hammer.
let me get to the. We got Hawkeye, Moon Knight. I'm lost at who that is.
Moon Knight's a chick.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk gonna be some. Now hold on now.
She-Hulk as a show?
Yeah.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
I
That's a
do
show.
feel like when it comes to Hulk characters, they're better. Like Hulk would have been better if he had his own show instead of a movie.
What?
I don't think I
don't-
want that much Hulk.
Yeah, nah. She-Hulk.
When you got somebody
She-Hulk-
that powerful, you
Yeah.
can't, it's
You
hard.
Can, you can't do a lot with someone that's that powerful as a.
But you can't
as a
say-
character.
I mean, think about Superman.
You can't say, yeah. Well, no, the Hulk is different because you can't take out the Hulk. It's just the radiation shit. Like there is a way to take out the Hulk.
You gotta basically beat him enough to
Yeah.
basically make him.
I'm not saying it's not hard to take him out, but again,
But
it's
the-
limited shit.
But having him in his own standalone movie, that's why I think they never had a Hulk 2. It's hard for them to like
I thought they did.
have his character development.
Nah,
be
they
in a movie.
rebooted it.
They just rebooted every time, right? They rebooted Hulk
Yeah,
every
they did
time.
Hulk,
No, I'm saying in the
Incredible
MCU.
Hulk.
I'm
And
saying
then
the
Thor
MCU.
Ragnarok. No, yeah, I'm saying the MCU
And-
too. I'm trying to think of because there's
They
more
had
than
a-
one Hulk
yeah,
movies.
They had a,
They only did it two.
no, they only did the one. They only did the one with
They did two.
They did two.
You remember when they like overly
'Cause you
colored,
have- 'cause
you know-
colored the other one?
Edward Norton, Edward
Yeah.
Norton, and then you had the one before that.
That wasn't part of the MCU though. The one before.
Yeah, there was one that wasn't part of the MCU.
Yeah.
and there's one that was part
There's
of the
two
MCU.
Edward Nortons, isn't there? There's like two Edward Nortons.
No, there wasn't.
Nah,
The one with Edward Norton was the one that was in
and
the
then
MCU.
I forgot the other dude's name.
There's two
talking about
Edward
the
Norton
original Hulk?
Incredible Hulks. That's what I'm
You
trying
talking
to
about
say.
the original Hulk, like the.
It was just called Hulk.
They're just calling it Hulk, yeah. And that was that
no,
one.
That was the one that was in MCU.
No,
Nah.
that's not. That was one that was like colored. Like
Look it
this
up.
color.
Look it up. How many Hulk movies is there?
We look-
You got
we
to-
look
you know
at
what I'm
the show,
saying?
'cause this is
Hit the Google. Hit the Google. Cause I'm pretty sure there's like more than because Edward Norton had two Hulk movies. I thought.
There was one called Hulk in 2003.
Yeah, that's the.
what I'm talking about.
That wasn't part of the MCU though.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying we was talking about Hulk movies in general. I didn't even
And
know
then
y'all was
we're-
talking
how
about
many more-
specific.
I'm talking about the MCU Hulk.
Oh, just one, and then
he
you got
had-
the
he
other
had
one,
the one that
and
was
just
the
one.
Incredible Hulk one, and then you add up, you're adding him into into the two Avengers movies. You're developing his character in Ragnarok. Then you have him in Endgame. As Professor.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like same
Like,
with
you
Superman. It's
Oh,
same
yeah.
with Hulk. They can't carry a flag by themselves, so you have to add them in as so powerful. Like they got to be summoned. Because every time with Hulk or Superman, they be off somewhere else and be like, all right, when we in some trouble, we'll call these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's just too much powerful. But when you got like somebody like Spider-Man, you got, like I said, I think we went over this already. This nigga got a regular job, got a girlfriend.
I mean, Bruce got a regular job too.
He's a scientist.
He a doctor too, part-time doctor. Bruce Banner.
He's a scientist.
Yeah, but
Scientist,
he ain't got that many
part-time doctor.
problems though.
What?
He got
The only
problems.
problem he got is staying under control.
Nah, son, he got off the radar every time. He can't be they can't be like, oh, that's Bruce over there, and you be like, who?
But
Bruce
think
Banner?
about the problems you talking
on
about.
site.
Those are problems that not everyday people come through. Spider-Man got shit you got.
Spider-Man's relatable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
As
more
a
relatable
hero,
character.
he's
Who can
relatable.
relate to the Hulk? Who can relate to Superman? But even though we
feel like
are not
most criminals-
Spider-Man, we relate to his story.
Yeah. Most
Parents died. He got to carry about his Aunt May. Girlfriend
Going to
can't
school.
trust him. School, he losing his grades. His job just keep firing him all the time. That nigga got problems, dog.
I mean,
He got PTSD.
Paying
keep it real
Can't pay his
too.
rent.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like all black people can relate to the Hulk.
Yeah, that's why we think Spider-Man lit. He got black people problems.
I guess.
Nah, but
No, because like when you see Spider-Man, he walk into a spot, no one be like nervous around him. You know what I'm saying? Don't be clutching their purses in an elevator. You see the Hulk walk into an elevator, you're gonna be like, oh, I'll wait for the next one.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, gonna look right in
Case
the
in point
face.
with Batman. Batman rich as fuck, right? That doesn't relate.
this motherfucker.
That doesn't relate.
But I have Do Not Disturb on.
That doesn't relate to most people. But the reason why Batman is so relatable, because the nigga be in the streets all the time. Come on, we gotta have something we ground to. Nigga be in the streets out there whooping ass. He in the streets.
But so She-Hulk, I feel like She-Hulk's gonna be some gas. She-Hulk gonna be some gas.
I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I'm gonna wait for it. Look, it was good in the comics. It's just my thing is animation. It's not the story. So if I ever get hung up on something, it's just who's gonna be directing it,
Who's gonna play?
how it's going. Yeah, who gonna play it, how the animation gonna go. Because sometimes Hulk, like we said, Hulk, the original Hulk.
Get the chick from Mandalorian to play She-Hulk. The one that's a marshal.
Oh yeah, we are doing diverse on what's the name? Because I don't remember her being Spanish or Asian.
Nah, I'm saying she like whitish or something. She like, but she'll fuck your ass up. Bro.
But what else?
We got Secret Invasion,
Secret Invasion?
Ironheart, Armor Wars, and I Am Groot by himself. Groot might hit
Groot might hit.
for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely for the
If
kids.
it's
Box
something
office
for kids,
smash.
Yeah, it'll be Groot
Box
will-
office.
Groot would be something.
But the rest of those shows trash.
Ironheart, bro.
Yeah, some of them I ain't even heard.
Yeah.
I mean that's because she's new. Riri, the new Iron Man, Riri, she's new. But people are gonna support her just because she's black for sure.
I guess.
That's it.
But yeah, I mean, speaking of stuff that's coming soon, like, have y'all seen, like, before we even get to like the new movies coming for HBO Max, like, it's been said that HBO Max, like, well, they're delaying their release for the reboot of the Boondocks for HBO Max to later this year. Is it said that the original creator, what the fuck's his name?
Aaron McGruder?
Aaron McGruder. Is he saying that he's attached to the show?
Yeah, he is.
He's attached to the reboot?
Yep.
Oh, then I'm definitely checking it out.
I'm conflicted a little bit because they could have used JD. They used for the voiceover for Pops. Instead of using a machine. So it depends on how they do the characters. I'll be in there to tune in for it. But before we jump out of these movies, now let's go on the DC side. Now I know we started off on a bad foot with Wonder Woman. Garbage.
Oh, I know. I said something like the last podcast about Wonder Woman. I want to retract that a little bit. Like when I said like the part of her losing her powers because the man showed up was like somewhat like I said like it was kind of odd or like feminist in a way of like or like just whatever. I think the fact that it took the men, I think it didn't do Wonder Woman justice. Like saying like it took the man again. Like first of all, in the first movie, she comes from a freaking land where it's all powerful women, but it takes this one man to show you how powerful you really are.
Right.
Then in the second movie, this man comes back and you're all head over heels, and it takes him saying, you're this powerful person, people need you, for you to take responsibility for your fucking self. And then you learn to fly. The whole reason you learn to fly is because of him.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about it. You on this planet with only women. You know what I'm saying?
But all these powerful women, none of them tell you you're powerful.
I understand that, but Dick will do that to you, pimpin'.
That's true.
Dick will do that. Just get you flying off the walls, boy. You be like, woo! Get you flying through the air. That's what that movie was.
I mean, I was really trying, because just because it's Wonder Woman, I was really trying to be like, yeah, but like, yo, if I can barely focus while watching this movie.
He fell asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I was always losing focus watching it. I mean, it's just for a character that can really like, yo, when Wonder Woman came in the Batman versus Superman movie, everyone was wild. So you could have done something with this character. You could have definitely did better with the movies.
I think this made it too cartoonish.
Too cartoonish?
Yeah, because that whole mall fight scene was pretty cartoony.
Well, I mean, when it comes to DC,
the CGI for it was kind of weird. I did see that the CGI for it was kind of weird.
DCU just need to just go ahead and just shut them lights off. Like the DCU.
Oh.
The other side that's doing Joker and Batman and doing all this.
I say start over.
Just shut it off.
Just start over.
Matt Reeves can't direct to save his goddamn life. I feel.
Do y'all think it's gonna be different when the Jack Snyder cuts come out?
Man, I feel like that shit gonna be garbage too. It's just I can't even put no faith behind the DCU universe. I just can't.
It is pretty trash.
It is trash.
I say just focus on
Joker.
Villains, focus on the villains, or create a whole universe based off Joker being the first movie.
Hell yeah.
And just
put Batman in there.
Start over.
So let the you know what? Not shut the lights off for DCU.
Start over.
Make it. Keep it and keep that for kids. It's enough for them to get through the door.
Have every movie coming up next be rated R. DC's supposed to be grittier. It's supposed to be the grittier,
darker stories.
The darker stories. It's supposed to be darker than the MCU. The MCU was not meant to be dark. The MCU has some dark characters.
Yeah,
they got some dark stories, but it's not supposed to be dark.
It's supposed to be light.
Yeah.
It's built
it's
off.
It's supposed to be kind of family friendly in a way.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, not family friendly, but it's supposed to be like
PG.
Yeah, PG-13. Just anybody could pick up a Marvel comic or watch a Marvel movie and it'll be fine. You won't complain, but you ain't letting your kids see Joker.
Hell no.
Or probably not even Suicide Squad.
I'll let them see the Suicide Squad.
I was lying with the Suicide Squad.
What about the DC animated Suicide Squad? Hell to Pay. You letting them watch that one?
Yeah.
More likely.
Hell to Pay?
Yeah. Because it's still cartoony.
Even
cartoon. It's a type of violence too, because it's not like
all right, so the violence in apocalyptic war. You letting them watch that?
Yeah. Cause it's like
when
Joker.
Joker was playing with your emotion,
right? And that's why I don't want my kids to be like.
And then then they gotta get psychotherapy,
right?
And all this other shit. Cartoon just be like they keep it right on, like even though the violence is there, they keep it right on the edge of just like good versus evil, and then you're gonna get locked up, but you might die. All goes home and everybody
died in that last movie, bro.
No, I'm not saying that they don't die, but I'm saying like. It's just a pit of good versus evil, and then evil is going to lose, and then the winner is going to be
always usually lose, or at least
right with the cartoons. They don't want the cartoons swaying kids like that. But like, yeah, bad is bad, good is good. But Joker played with your emotion, making you think that was the good guy for doing what he did, just because people
and then desensitizing the killing.
You could actually empathize with Joker. I always say with Joker, I was able to empathize with Joker.
Right.
So now, would you want your kids seeing that?
Just a full
unless you meant
knife to the side,
or the part where he just blows the niggas' brains out on TV.
Right. And then the music that they play, they don't play that on cartoons. It is never that deep. It don't just be no. Nah. I wish a cartoon. Boy, that'd be the best cartoon ever to do that.
All right, so how about The Killing Joke?
They need to make that into a live action. Yes.
Okay, would you let your kids watch The Killing Joke? It's cartoon.
Yeah. Again, it's cartoon.
Yeah, it's cartoon. They're still gonna put that level of fantasy in there. A Joker is just like straight out.
That's like saying no to them playing like GTA. You know what I mean? Certain video games because of the violence, because you're watching it. It's like if it's a cartoon, if I'm allowed a nigga to play Call of Duty, I can't say, hey, don't be watching that killing cartoon too. I can't. I gotta draw the line somewhere. Mm-hmm. So if I allow certain video games that he plays now, I'll allow the cartoons.
Look, here's my thing. My mom let me watch America's Most Wanted.
I saw Players Club.
At a young age, man.
Right?
At a young age.
Right.
I already
Bernie
knew what
Man,
pussy
come
and
on,
ass
yeah.
was
Yeah.
way early.
And I went to the theater. That's a theater.
Right.
That's not like in a house. It's like me and my dad. You bringing him too? Yeah, 2 tickets. Players Club.
Great. You just
One
let you right
child,
on
one-
in. But I didn't find out until I was adult that they let you in long as
Yeah.
your parents will let you in.
Yeah, I thought I could just go in.
Right. I was like, I thought
Shit,
I
I'm
was
about to slide
cool
to the
with
theater and go watch an R movie. You can't. Why
that.
you let me
Watching
in
a
all
lot of
these
shit.
other times?
I watched Amistad too early.
Yep.
Man, had me hating white folks for a minute.
I watched 7. 7 had me fucked up with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. I watched that in the theater. Boy, there was some fucked movies when you was a kid watching them going, yo, you I be watching his parents?
When you looking back now, I was like, my parents didn't watch this shit.
They was wild to let me watch them.
How to Be a Player
Yeah. Whew.
with Bill Bellamy.
Yep.
That nigga was hoeing on every movie.
But I did hear that they're rebooting Batman animated series.
Same original artwork? Or?
I think so.
I like
And
how
I
they
think
doing
Mark
that.
Hamill's back in on this too.
I like
I
how-
think.
see?
I can't. Because
Just
he
give
has nothing
people
to
their regular
do.
job. Why they gotta keep firing the job? If it's working,
Yeah.
you get money.
Because like, it's the original Joker.
But the big topic, over the weekend, HBO Max, they had a little teaser of like all of the movies that's coming out. Like some of them were delayed because of COVID, but all the movies that are coming out, there's gonna be streaming.
I know they got some gas.
They do. King Kong versus Godzilla. That little snippet of Kong punching the shit out of Godzilla. And you can see that King Kong has grown like hell to be the same size as Godzilla.
I have to look it up.
Bro,
I mean, I'm not gonna look it up now, but after the show.
Yeah, like just look at the whole like trailer thing. You'll see part of it. It's like the first thing you see. But yeah, that one, the Space Jam sequel with LeBron.
I'm skeptical.
That little snippet of it is like. It might be something like I'm not gonna go out and say that it's gonna be better than the original. Nothing's gonna be better than the original, but like it looks like it's gonna be something.
I don't know. If they pull the same thing as Animaniacs when they brought back Animaniacs, if they did like the same type of humor in Space Jam, they can pull it off then. You can pull it off then. You got the same humor in Space Jam because
Same humor, like
the same adult humor. Because
Meaning it's still.
I'm saying, what kind of humor did the original Space Jam have though? Because
they had the Lola Bunny. She was hella sexual and shit. And then there's like something bugs.
Oh yeah, but then again, that was the '90s.
That's what I'm saying. But Animaniacs.
What's the limit that they're gonna push with this film?
Right.
Especially if you got LeBron in it. Like
that's what I'm saying. So now you
I feel
got
like they're gonna make it too like family.
They can't
friendly.
make it too family.
That's what I'm saying. If they can do like the Animaniacs, so where it's family friendly, but like they had Donald Trump jokes running, you had like they was hitting where it's like, bro, this shit is hilarious as an adult.
Nah, but
then I'll let it
to
ride.
go on a tangent with Animaniacs. That one skit they did where it was basically talking about gun control.
Yeah.
That one, I love that shit. I love the way they did it.
So old.
Mm-hmm.
It was like you could never have too many what was he saying? Like kittens or
I think it was kittens.
Yeah, I think it was kittens.
you can never have too many. It's like, nah, this is a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's saying bunnies. Like
Bunnies,
you can't have
yeah.
too many buns. I'm
Yeah,
like,
buns.
you
Yeah.
can't have too many buns. I'm like, yo, this is a fucking problem. Like, do you not see this shit? It's like, I love that. Like I love it. You know. But back to Space Jam sequel. I mean,
if they do
I
that,
think they doing it for the culture.
Even if it's for the culture, you gotta be as funny.
You gotta have a good writing team. Just because you got the characters, I hate when they do that.
They're gonna bring back the characters.
We got Batman coming back, but then y'all don't put no heart into the story. Y'all don't put no heart into the bad guys. No heart into.
I mean, they gotta make it good because if it's not good, then it's just gonna be another thing. It's gonna be another thing where they just do the whole LeBron versus Michael Jordan comparison. They're gonna be like, well, yeah, but Michael Jordan's movie hit better than that. Like,
we gonna be on social media roasting.
I don't want to hear it.
That's just the nature of it. When you in this business, you do podcasts, you do movies, you do anything. If it ain't up to par, roast it. Roast.
But yeah, they also got the Tom and Jerry movie.
Again, no talking.
20 years too late.
No talking.
20 years too late.
I don't want no vocals at all.
22 years.
Straight action. I want on-site action.
I ain't gonna,
with Tom and Jerry.
They could have.
I mean, there was a little scene in there where like Jerry punched the shit out of Tom.
I'm saying, like, on site.
They could have threw this out when I was like 16.
Come on.
Person. They could have did it just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They could have did it the exact same way.
Yeah, but I feel like they do the same thing with it that they did with the original show. Not like the one with the show where they're talking. Hell no. Like the original. They keep
sit through that. Can
millennials
sit through just music and then just pain?
I don't know.
Hell yeah, they can.
And slapstick.
Yeah,
I think slapstick will still go today.
Because think about it, we watch World Star, we watch all the videos.
Not slapstick.
Nah, but I'm saying you watch.
Those are full clip fights. That is not slapstick.
Dude, if we could watch fights on
we could watch cartoons on site getting ass beat.
But slapstick is like the art of fake pretending.
Right.
Ain't nobody watching that with music.
Son, y'all, we make it something we forgetting Tom and Jared. The man was smooth. Remember the cowboy scene? He was picking up chicks. Had Jerry in a pocket to roll and light his cigarette. Even lick the shit, and then was like, "Hello." Yo,
it was gangster. I'm saying
you do that same type of
spam.
You get hit.
I feel like you gotta stick to the essence.
And you make it funny too. Make some hood analogies. Like be like, all right, we need a cat to go ahead and take care of this mouse. Have Tom walk in with some black forces. I'll be on the floor right now, son. I would be on the floor if Tom walked in with some black forces. Like, where you at? Like it was good. I'd be like, yo, this is gonna be lit. It's on site.
I mean, if they put that black comedy on there, but you come out, this is a white company that has been doing this years and years, and they're gonna put, black forces on the even white people know the dangers of black forces.
Nah, really. Oh yeah.
Straight in their house. Can you just step outside, please?
Oh, also I know everyone's gonna be excited for this one. The reboot from the live action Mortal Kombat.
Oh hell yeah!
It looked like from the pictures and from some of the scenes you saw in that trailer. It looked like it's gonna be some gas.
My man said when he had to go home and lay down for a couple of days because the fatalities were so real. He was throwing up. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be. I don't know if he just fluffing that up for Gav, but just hearing that to my ears was like gas. Bruh.
It's gonna be fire.
I'm waiting to throw up. I'm gonna get my throw up bag.
Blah! Just have the theater.
This is awesome. Blah!
Just the whole theater, just floor slick.
Just be like, oh my god, did that just happen? Like, I love this shit.
And then you hit it. And then you hit him with a dang cook. I just came.
Like, oh my god, the floor is so sticky. Like, yeah,
I just came. But yeah, that is. Terrible. That's not all that great of a lineup for there.
Hold on, I'm just.
Yeah, I need some more. What we got? What else we got?
Lineup's trash. Bro.
I feel like this quarantine just put everybody on a rut. They ain't giving us no.
They just putting out shit just to keep people interested.
Also, something else is coming to HBO Max. I'm actually excited for this one. The Judas and the Black Messiah. That movie?
Hell.
The Fred Hampton movie? Like, come on now. That one's gonna hit.
And American Skin is already out on HBO.
American Skin is already.
I gotta watch.
It's on HBO Max. I thought it was just on Amazon.
It's on Amazon only.
It was on Amazon.
Yeah, $6.99 though. They wild. Man. I don't know who they talking about.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna
independent
watch
film,
it.
though.
Okay.
It's Nate Parker's independent film.
But I'm paying Amazon $6.99.
I'm gonna watch it.
Ha.
But yeah, that Fred Hampton movie, I'm there for it.
Fred Hampton.
I'm there for it. That's the guy. That's the main character. That's the Black Panther. Come on, man. I'm there for it for sure.
I thought there was a movie called.
Are they releasing it in February?
I think there's supposed to be another. Apparently, it says another Suicide Squad movie that's supposed to be coming out.
Garbage.
I might give it a chance because
What?
Idris.
Oh yeah.
They scrapped the whole.
Who else? Idris?
Margaret, of course. That's about it.
Uh-huh.
You just
And
going
the
off the strength of two characters.
Yeah. You see
Nobody else.
You see how this...
Like, is this supposed to be a reboot or is it just another, or is it a sequel?
What's that?
For the Suicide Squad movie. Reboot?
Yeah, because the first one didn't hit hard.
Fuck. So weird.
Got the same Joker?
Black Adam.
Now, Black Adam gonna be some gas
Black
now. I ain't
Adam
gonna hold
gonna be
you.
bad.
Matrix. The Matrix
It's
movie?
gonna be all right, bro. I have to see how they run the story after learning everything about the Matrix. We'll see how they run
If
the
it
story.
comes out off a stream, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'll rent the Matrix. Black Adam though. After playing the new Injustice, well not the new, but Injustice 2, playing by the way, Injustice 2 storyline for the game should be in a movie. It was that good. It was that good.
Amazing. I love the story.
So the cinematics alone had me hooked. I was like, I don't have to watch anything else.
Like usually, some people be skipping the cutscene. I never skip a cutscene, especially like for games like Grand Theft Auto or games like that. But like, it's like I would be mad if I accidentally skipped the cutscene for that.
Like you want to see like what happened next. It's like, damn, you got to fight. Shit, I got to fight somebody. And then
It's like you're so into the cutscene, you're like, oh damn, I gotta fight him.
Yeah, like oh shit, it's on site. And then, but no, that would be a better one. But if they did that scenes, those shit.
Oh yeah, they did like a whole movie based off that.
The strength of that alone
Even with
was fire.
Superman, like you could, like even with the Superman in that one, it's like for sure.
It was gas. They had Green Arrow there. He didn't even have.
They got a Nightwing. They got a Nightwing in the works.
A Nightwing movie?
Ooh.
That might hit.
Nightwing, and then of course y'all know
Static
Static Shock.
Shock is gonna. I hope it hits. I really hope it hits. It needs to hit.
You should get the dude. She the dude who does Black Panther to do. Oh well, I guess you can't.
Who?
But I was gonna say to get a director who does Black Panther to do that one.
They ain't crossing over
Dude,
DC.
Yeah.
To have him do an MCU movie and then do a DC movie.
Why not? We need it. We need it all for the black people. I want proper movies. Give me a black director that knows what he's talking about.
I mean, bro, he gonna be set tripping, bro. You want him to be set tripping?
We're trying to get the career up.
For the culture.
Do it for the cause. Do it for the culture, nigga. Don't be set tripping. Do it for the culture. We just want a black movie out here.
Fact.
We just want Static Shock.
We have a good Marvel black movie.
No, I forgot it.
A good DC one. Too.
No, it's not even about this. Like we just want another. We want another black super. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing to do about DC
For
or
DC
Marvel.
to hit correctly, Static Shock would have to be the main.
Right. I just want Static Shock to be the known
I don't
black.
know no other black character on DC side that's gonna hit harder than Static Shock.
Not even Black Adam. And Black, he like Arabian or some shit.
Even
He's
villain.
Egyptian.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He a villain.
They got The Rock to do Black Adam though.
Yeah.
They got The Rock to do Black Adam.
No, I know, but I'm saying like he's not black. He's like black, but he's like Egyptian. He's like Arabian.
He's a person of color.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's that.
Would you be here for a cyborg movie?
Kinda.
I don't know. You have to do the origin first because I don't
as an
get.
origin story.
If it was an origin story, I'll let it rock because I don't get why he like that. It's like, bro, who's your man?
You know he's like that. Wasn't it like he got in an accident and all of a sudden like his dad like tried to save his life and stuff?
How to get into that? Yeah, I want how to get into the accident.
That's why he became part robot and stuff.
I give his special powers, but he just a oversized Jax version to me.
No, you pushing it.
Jax don't got no boom cannon.
I understand that, but he just
And Jax
again,
has arms.
Again,
He just puts.
It's just his robot arms.
Yeah,
That's all
it's
it
not
is.
like
Again.
they're not like the robot. They're like sleeves. He puts them on.
y'all stay sticking on the power. I'm still sticking on the character. It's not that profitable of a character. Would you put your money behind a Cyborg movie?
Yeah, depending on how you do it. Yeah. You see, the thing is, I feel like if you focus more on the science and the tech of it, rather than being like him a hero.
And then at some point, you slowly introduce Teen Titans.
Yeah. Like, you focus first. His origin story has to be on the tech alone, or like, it's an innovation.
Post credit, like say like Starfire or somebody shows.
I don't want to do no post credit things. I'll just let it. No post credit. Just put it.
Or
in
like towards the end of the movie.
They can't. Yeah.
You want
towards the end of the movie.
to know how to
no
introduce his character?
They ain't gonna
Because I would not put money behind Cyborg.
How would you introduce his character? Then?
Start with Robin first, because that's your cash cow. You gotta start with your cash cow.
So,
To think of it like a fight. If it's UFC, I'm gonna come in with Conor McGregor. If it's boxing, I'm coming in Floyd. You're gonna get your lineup first. Everybody knows, put Deathstroke and Robin in the same field. Have them go at this epic battle with the Teen Titans. Of course, talk a little bit about Cyborg's character a little bit. While in the mix of that, you got the A character. In order to introduce, say like Batman, Superman. No Superman movie by itself was that highly successful. But put him with a Batman, movie's gonna go. It's selling. It's coming out the box office.
I don't know, bro.
Marvel side, Iron Man.
I get what you're saying.
Bring him back in, and he's gonna introduce the rest of your characters. Now Phase 4 is finna get ready to deploy in. Half the characters you don't even know. I'm talking about the actors themselves. You don't even know who they are. So who's gonna carry the mantle? Because I'm not gonna trust Falcon. I'm not gonna trust Winter Soldier. Who do you trust on that lineup that's gonna carry them off without Chris Evans and
War Machine?
Doctor Strange. War Machine.
I'm just throwing a name out there, okay? I'm throwing a name out there.
He not even
War
back.
Machine.
I
forgot he was even in there. When did
Isn't there supposed to be a show?
Yeah, he got a-
that's coming out?
yeah, he got a
Ain't
show.
coming out.
He
War
got
Machine got a show coming out.
It wasn't
for
on the
DC+.
list.
I don't think it's in Phase 4. I think it's the next phase after Phase 4.
Oh, it's Phase 5. Oh, Phase 5. Oh.
Possibly.
Well, you have Doctor Strange to carry the mantle. One.
He wasn't even enough in there. Like he was.
Because he was working like Captain Marvel.
He was doing behind the scenes work.
You know what I'm saying? He was out
By
here
the time
taking
those
all the
characters
realms.
that could carry this movie, by the time those characters came in, movie was already at its highest at this point. You could have put Thanos in there before Doctor Strange and it still would have hit. At that point, you was just like, all right, throw everything under the kitchen sink. I would have said, put Phase 4 in the mix, then give me Thanos. Because it seemed like y'all just put your whole load. It seemed like our whole load was thinking about Thanos the whole entire time. Now we defeated him.
They
They need something that's finna fuck them
They
up.
need a new supervillain. That's why I was saying, get Galactus.
That's a dumbass supervillain. That's what you got to do, Mandu. How you going to fight a planet eater?
First of all, make Galactus a fucking person like he was in the comics. Make him this dude. That's why I'm mad at the fact that they made him a cloud in the second Fantastic Four. He's supposed to be a freaking person. Come on now.
I don't see nobody else that powerful. I don't feel.
Do Mandu.
I feel.
Someone as powerful.
I just want to feel the emotion of fear. Huh?
Yeah, Dumandu and Galactus are the
Galactus is more
ones.
powerful than Thanos, bro.
Because the whole Doctor Strange thing never ended. Like, that nigga never fixed the issue.
Again, y'all keep getting hung up on the actual characters. I'm just talking about the hype of, like, it seems like they put so much storyline and so much back arc and story arc into Thanos that it don't feel like you have any. I understand Marvel has a lot of more powerful characters that can just fuck up even Thanos' little small ass. But they put everything.
Some people are saying Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Try to bring Dr. Doom as that reoccurring villain.
Because he can't die either.
But how powerful are they? Like, you think about DC. DC can just keep. They got so many supervillains that can fuck them up.
Dr. Doom is pretty. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But I'm saying known.
Dr. Doom, yeah.
Okay, on average. regular human being. You go out in the street right now and just be like, hey, you know about Dr. Doom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People know about Dr.
Yeah.
Doom. Bullshit.
And Galactus too.
What are you talking about?
So normal people know about Galactus. Stop.
I don't know that one. The Doctor Doom one, though. The Doctor Doom one, you know, just because if you watch the first shitty Fantastic Four, you got it off that. But then if you watch the cartoon, you know of Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom could be a villain for Black Panther too. Because in the comics, he was around during the comics too.
I'm telling you, y'all doing a lot of heavy trying to sell me up on these characters.
I'm just saying.
I mean, because you watch it, but I mean, you going off the character.
And you're just saying that the next phase is gonna be like trash. Like, come on, like,
yeah,
there's a lot they can do.
It's gonna be trash.
There's a lot that Marvel can do. We just don't know because Marvel's not gonna give us all the information before the movies come out. They're not gonna give us all the details.
Just call me Nostradamus.
Like I'm just saying, bro. All right. We'll see.
I'm done, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
We gonna see, bro. We just gonna see.
Call me Negrodamus.
Yeah, there ain't no Negrodamus.
But yo, you know,
Negrodamus in the bells.
Fuck out of here, bro.
It's your boy. It's your warm ply, babe.
We gonna see.
Watch.
But yo, this been an episode
right
of
there in
TV
your
Nerds.
face.
You know, you can follow us at
Told
TV
you, G.
Nerds. You can follow the TV Nerds on Facebook, on Instagram, follow us on our Twitter at TV Nerds Podcast. Follow myself as an esoteric child. Follow my dog right here, Gabe Stomach.
Yup.
You know,
don't follow Icy because you hate her.
I'm just mad because DC trash.
Yeah, DC is trash.
But yo, follow the rest of the crew: Chris Kaneki, Kaneki9. Follow Lisanya.
At her name.
name.
At her name.
You know, shout out to our sponsors: New Play
Tattoos.
New Play Tattoos, Cool Comics and Games,
Creepwear cloths.
Creepwear cloths.
Cloths.
First Street Creep.
Hey, if y'all need insurance, hit your boys up. Got you, son.
Got some insurance on
Got your insurance, logos, banners.
Yes, sir. We got
vinyls.
And most importantly, Marvel's trash.
Better than DC, though. But yo, we out.
This is why I like anime.
Coming